again, SWAT officers raided homes in several neighborhoods this morning, and they arrested 3 people wanted in the death of LAPD officer Juan Diaz.
We have live team coverage of the raids and the arrests. We begin with CBS 2's Cara Finstrom live in Murrieta. Cara?
Dozens of SWAT and other officers have been here since early this morning. Neighbors on this block watched for their windows as they made one of today's 3 arrests. Let's get right to some video. Neighbor Martha Lopez posted to Facebook Live. She and other neighbors tell us SWAT team officers surrounded 2 homes. Lopez says they used a bullhorn to talk to the suspect. She says the man, later taken away in handcuffs, does not live in this neighborhood. Neighbors think he'd been staying with a family at one of the homes targeted, but that officers found him 2 doors down in another. Lopez says he surrendered peacefully.
I saw the SWAT here with rifles, and I got scared. So I went inside and went to the 2nd floor, and I started filming everything. They asked him to come out, and he was with his hands up. They were pointing at him because I saw the green lights on his body, and then he came out with the hands up.
So they're at this house.
Officers here have been continuing to cart out what appears to be boxes of evidence from those 2 homes. They also recently searched a trash can, taking out a number of items. Many of the officers' badges are visible, and they have a black band of mourning on them for Officer Juan Diaz. Officer Diaz was off duty when he was killed last week. He was buying tacos with his girlfriend and her brothers in Lincoln Heights, had reportedly noticed someone tagging and confronted a group of men. Investigators believe one of them talked about gang ties and shot and killed Diaz, who had turned to leave. Since then, there has been an outpouring of support for the popular 24-year-old officer and his survivors. This morning, LA Mayor Eric Garcetti announced the 3 primary suspects in his death are under arrest.
He grew up here in Northeast Los Angeles. When asked what he wanted to be when he grew up as a little boy, he was one of those boys who said a police officer. I think many of us fill that out and say that when we're 6 or 7. He actually did it.
We had many detectives throughout the city that were tracking down leads. And we want to thank the community for their tips, for their information, and quite frankly, and I think the mayor will agree, for their courage in coming forth and being unafraid.
Arrests were also made in Glassell Park and in Temecula. We know all 3 men are in their 20s, but their names have not yet been released. Sandy, Suzanne, I can tell you that a number of the neighbors I spoke with here today said they are relieved to hear that these suspects have been caught.
Definitely, Cara. Thank you so much. CBS 2's Greg Mills continues our live team coverage.
Yeah, in fact, he is live in Glassell Park, where there was another arrest this morning. Greg?
Indeed, LAPD told me there was at least 1 arrest made here. We are on Carlisle in the 3000 block, and the house you see over my shoulder is the one that LAPD really was focused on. They moved in here around 3 o'clock this morning. That house set back from the street behind an apartment building. A neighbor told me police have been called to this house a lot. There were police raids early this morning in Mount Washington and here in Glassell Park. For quite some time, the people who live in that house were right here, sitting in chairs across the street facing Glassell Elementary School, where they sat. Detectives were going in and out of their house, gathering evidence while they were there. They were allowed to return to their house around 9 o'clock this morning when most of the detectives wrapped it up here. They didn't stay long, leaving minutes later. Again, at least 1 person arrested here this morning in regards to the Officer Diaz murder investigation. Reporting live from Glassell Park, Greg Mills, CBS 2 News. Back to you, 2.
All right, Greg, thanks for that part of the story. Keep it right here on CBS 2 News throughout the day for the latest on this story. And for updates anytime, you can go to cbsla.com. Remember, we're always streaming live on CBSN Los Angeles.